How are you? My name's Claire and I write children's books, and I would love to spend a few minutes with you reading one of my stories together. Are you up for that? If you are, give me a thumbs up. I'm going to choose a story about a hedgehog. And we're going to hear the story of how she compares herself to others. We're going to hear about Hetty and her big moment. Let me get the book. Shall we tickle our noses before we start? Shall we tickle our elbows? Shall we wiggle our bottoms? And then have a bit of a stretch so that we're ready to listen with our listening ears. Let me get Hetty. Hetty's big moment. There we go, there's the first beginning, or the beginning of the book. Hetty the hedgehog is sad in her skin. Her spikes are too sharp and her legs are too thin. She really believes she's an odd-looking creature who is boring in colour with no special feature. Hetty thinks she's boring in a boring colour. Oh, poor Hetty. Well, I have lots of sharp spikes and my body is round. I have a very short tail and make snuffling sounds. My eyesight is poor and my nose is too wet. I think I look strange and it makes me upset. Can you do a sad face like Hetty? Poor Hetty. Poor Hetty. Hetty huffs and puffs. It's gloomy being me. She snuffles and grunts. I'm as dull as can be. She longs to stand out and be like her friends. Comparing herself never seems to end. So she's thinking about all of her friends and how they look, and she feels sad about herself. Getting lost in her thoughts, Hetty starts to daydream and pictures her friends in the woods or by the stream. Each small woodland creature seems better than her, either having soft wings, pretty feathers or fur. She's dreaming of maybe having these gorgeous colourful wings or these wonderful soft feathers or a lovely fur. But all she can think about is her spikes and her thin legs and her wet nose and her eyesight that's poor. Hetty dreams of the ladybird's shell, which is red. 7 spots on her body and 2 on her head. She can climb any tree or fly in the air. She can go anywhere without worry or care. Can you see the ladybird is flying up in the sky? That's what Hetty wants to do, but she can't fly. Hetty dreams of the kingfisher dressed up in blue. Silky feathers with orange and white poking through. These birds are good fishers and can fly really fast. They can dart through the reeds and through the pondside grass. Whoosh, whoosh. Hetty can't dart, and she can't fish, and she can't fly. She wants to be like the kingfisher. Oh, how I wish I could be like them. Hetty dreams of the badger's bold, beautiful stripes. How nice to have fur, not hollow, sharp spikes. Their short, stumpy limbs are powerful and strong. They hang out together in their sets all day long. So they've got strong legs and they keep each other company. And they've got stripes on their fur, and Hetty thinks, I want to be like that. Again Hetty sighs, and again Hetty huffs. I think I'm so boring and I find it quite tough. Her daydreams are tiring. She falls straight to sleep. Curled up in warm leaves, her sleep becomes deep. Hetty curls up into a ball and falls asleep in the warm leaves. Can you curl up in a ball? Then day turns to night and slowly Hetty awakes. She wriggles her tail and stretches and shakes. She decides on a plan. She must find wise old Toad to share how she feels and slowly offload. Hetty decides that it's a good idea to go and talk to someone. Who do you think you could talk to if you're feeling sad? Could you go and find someone to talk to? Who could you find? Could you find your teacher? Could you tell a parent or someone who looks after you? Could you tell a brother or a sister? Could you tell your pet? Have a think, because it's really good to talk to someone if you're feeling a bit sad. And that's what Hetty does. Wise old Toad cribbits kindly. He ribbits like mad. Oh, Hetty, you're special. You must not be sad. You're just great as you are. There is nothing to change. You're a wonderful hedgehog. You do not look strange. The spikes on your body protect you from danger. You can roll in a ball to fend off a stranger. Whoop! Your long legs, they can run, they can swim, even climb. You can play in the stream or woods anytime. Her legs can do all these things. They can run, they can climb, they can swim. And she was worried at the beginning that they were just thin. Your eyesight is poor, but your smell is amazing. Your nose means you're perfect at hunting and grazing. Please do not compare or seek better things. Be glad to be you and enjoy what life brings. The wise old Toad is telling Hetty that she might think she looks a bit odd, but actually she's been wonderfully made, just as she is. Hetty wiggles her nose and scratches her head. She listens to what wise old Toad has just said. You have taught me a lot, and now I can see that I love what I've got. I'm so glad to be me. Hetty realises that she does have different features from everybody else, but that's okay. Have a look round. Do you look the same as your friends or your teacher? No, but you've been wonderfully made just as you are. So wise old Toad says, don't look around and compare yourself. Celebrate just who you are. You've been made wonderfully and you're special. And that is the story of Hetty. Thanks for listening, everybody. Give me a wave. Bye-bye.